It's also important to teach academic vocabulary very vigorously. And here we want to use somebody's system. So Elfrieda Hebert has a system called Word Zone Words, the first 4,000 words that make up the bulk of English text, especially academic text. Dee Gardner has a list called Academic Vocabulary List, another 4,000 word list. But they have like the smaller numbers. The first 1,000 words make up like 80 to 85% of text. I want to be after those words, and I want to be progress monitoring to say, how many of those words does my learner know? Because I know the more of those words they know, the less they're struggling to get through text, the more that they're just reading automatically, and then they can concentrate on the other key words that are more thematically related. But I want them to be reading a lot, and I want them to be applying strategies, and I want to be teaching, like widening their vocabulary, because comprehension rests on the words that they recognize. And when they read text that is very dense with words they don't know, they can't get any comprehension. So we have to be text analyzers. We have to look at our text and go, for Carlos, how many of these words will Carlos know going in? And I can't teach them all, so I have to decide, well, what are the most important words to front load? And then what am I going to teach Carlos to do to get around all those other words he's going to bump into that he doesn't know? So being strategic is really, really important.